Good late night, fellow Planeswalkers. I just want to jump on here and say we have not hit our 15 sub mark yet, but we did get a comment on there. I'd like to shout out Mr. Gage Norris. He has a Magic the Gathering channel as well, and I'd like for y'all to go check him out. And I am moving the deadline for the giveaway until Friday, right before I go to the pre-release. So that'd be like at 11:59, people. So if you want to get in on it, 13 more subs is all we need to get there. So if you can do that, that'd be awesome. Thank you, Mr. Gage, for subbing in and commenting and all that good stuff. And y'all go check out his channel. And what I was talking about before, getting ready for pre-release, I'll make this one a short one real quick, is once you get to your pre-release, I also found out this, your mythic rare or rare don't necessarily is going to be a planeswalker. I thought it was, but it's not. It can be a planeswalker, but it can be literally anything. So, everybody in the room will have at least 7 planeswalkers for sure, due to 6 packs get opened and the one that you do receive in your sealed box, and possibly 8 if you get one of your, the mythic rare or the rare be a planeswalker. But what I was going to mention on this is that everybody is going to be trying to run as many planeswalkers as possible. That means you'll see somebody in there running all 5 colors, some that 3 to 4 colors, but a lot of these planeswalkers have hybrid mana, so they can stick it into decks that normally wouldn't fit and make it work. Now, as I said, I think this is going to be a slow grinding out process. It's going to be one of the slower formats as far as a sealed event. So I suggest that if the planeswalker that your opponent puts out on board is not an immediate threat and you can deal with it for 4 or 5 turns, do not worry about that planeswalker, because the majority of them are kind of like enchantments, basically, and their negative abilities sometimes ain't all that great. So go analyze the card and try to hit the life points as quickly as possible. And I forgot to mention this in my last video. Before you leave the house, also do your info. Look up to see what's in the set, to what to expect when you get there. Just have an overview, get an idea of what the cards do and everything like that. That way your opponent plays something down, you can kind of guess what kind of deck they're trying to run, what cards they could possibly have holding up, and everything like that. So once you get to the pre-release, that would be my advice for this part of the video, is not to gun for every planeswalker that you see. Sometimes you can wait it out and just go for life points. And also, when you crack your sealed box, don't go through and slowly look at every single card and look at the stats. Just put it into piles, separate them color by color, and then go through and see what looks good, see how much of each card you got in that color and how much support. Look for removal. Look for ways to get out your big guys, finishers, and that kind of thing. And like I said, if you sleeve up your deck before you leave, sleeve up your lands before you leave, that'll save you a bunch of time, because you'll get trampled trying to get to the mana box, because everybody's going to be scrambling for it. So just separate out your cards in color and have a good overview, and like I said, do your research on what cards work well together. Like I said, blue and black seemed like they worked real good together. White and black, to me, look the more impressive out of what I've seen so far. And the blue probably had the best support system for itself, I guess you could say. But for color combinations, Blue and white looked really, really good. It's got life gain in there. It's got removal, and it's got finishers. But if you're playing blue, you'll have plenty of counters. You'll have plenty of different ways to have a flyer, to put counters on a flyer and stuff like that. But the big finishers, you do not really have in blue. You basically, you just got to pin your opponent down little by little, and you do not want to get behind in this format, because normally it takes 3 to 4 turns before things get going. If you don't be playing a lot of 1-drops, because there are some good 1-drops in this set. But because this set is going to be a slow, grindy type deal thing, and there's going to be ways to recuperate your life points and stuff, do not play, a bunch of 1-drops. They got a couple of real good ones with lifelink and haste attached to it. But, so don't do that. There's a couple I've seen that you do need to pick up every chance that you get. If you're playing black-green, Vraska's finisher, I believe it is a very good one to pick up. I would play every copy I get of it, and it's a 3-drop. Look for good removal, and they have plenty of that in black and red. Black and red has the best removal at a very cheap cost, surprisingly. One of them in black is actually 2 black mana. You drain your opponent for 2, and you get 2 life. So, a pretty good little draining game right there. It's basically a shock with an extra mana attached to it that you get 2 life as well. So, for this video, that's all I got for right now. I'll be posting up a couple more, but may you draw well, and Battle Cat is out.